Just want to start off by saying thank you guys so much for killing it on each and every single video. You guys have been, it's just been absolutely insane. So thank you guys so much for literally making this one of the best series that we've made on the channel. With that said, I don't want to waste any time. Right into chapter 4. Alright guys, picking up where we left off. Here. CHAINSCRAPE, find Aaron.
I gotta find Erend, but it might be good to hit CHAINSCRAPE first and upgrade my bow.
Hard to upgrade. And foremost here. Hey, we got our first fast travel. Right, fires. Alright, let's get a good look at this world here. Oh, big. Holy. I'd say it's probably... I mean, it's not double. It's maybe the Zero Dawn map and then maybe like another like extra half added on. I mean, it's a big map, like don't get me wrong. Like Zero Dawn was a big map.
I'll fill up while I can. Those machines must have torn through this camp. This valley definitely isn't safe. Spot it! Gotta move!
But good. So these will actually contain things. Oh, there's just so much to learn in this game. Like, it's awesome. I kind of wish there was a, like... boar meat. Okay, so where do we want to go? Go to there first. CHAINSCRAPE. Just cause
My shot.
you don't have enough. Shine. Liver. Interesting. Found a piece of green shine, a rare, valuable resource for upgrading certain weapons. I have a feeling we're gonna have to collect a bunch of these, and it's gonna lead us to some sort of rare outfit or weapon. Okay, so we got the ability to fast travel. That's important to have, just have.
It's a dead machine. It must be a bristleback. Maybe Errand took it down? That must be CHAINSCRAPE. Drew said I could get my bow upgraded in there. Might be able to tinker with my other gear too.
Something going on over here. So we are 4 episodes in, and so far just I'm having a blast, and thank you guys for all the support
Ground soaked with acid.
on the
Bristlebacks
series
must have got these awesome.
currently.
I hope
So
Errand
far.
and the other Vanguard are okay.
So greatly appreciated.
Could use acid against it.
Up, dude. There we go. I kind of wish there wasn't like an auto collect, like you could just run over things and pick them up.
Pack's full, but my stash has room.
Yeah, we gotta definitely have to go to the merchant, unload some of this stuff, because I guarantee some of the stuff that we have is probably useless. We're just collecting at this point. What is this stuff in the
extra stock for later.
What's medicinal? Okay. CHAINSCRAPE. Sweet.
Outlander approaching. Is that the Savior? Wanna come in, Savior? Welcome to CHAINSCRAPE, Savior.
Open up, guys. Jor's orders.
Good enough for me.
By the Forge.
Petra?
Aloy, what are you doing here? About time there was something worth looking at in this dump.
It's nice to see you too.
And not a moment too soon. Come on. Damn brewery's the only thing I can count on in this place.
Yeah, I heard. Machines, work stoppage.
Oh, those are just the latest malfunctions. CHAINSCRAPE's always been a few tools short of a kit. And right there is the biggest tool of all.
Our land, not our problem. The bristlebacks are everybody's problem.
Roland?
You've heard of him,
Yeah.
but he's a story best told over a cold beer.
Petra. I'm just passing through. I'm headed west.
Oh,
There's an embassy at Barren Light I need to make happen, and then I keep moving.
ah, of course. Bigger gears to grind. Well, Flamehair, good to see you. You've got to move on.
Petra.
But if you want a cold beer and a few laughs with an old friend, come find me at the brewery. Your choice.
Well, this old one guy sounds like trouble. Maybe Petra could use some support. But first things first, I need to find that workbench and upgrade my bow.
Upgrades and then beer. I think that's how it goes. The bower.
Shop looks closed.
Yep,
Can I still use the workbench?
I ain't gonna stop you.
Run your little hearts
Workbench is free if you need to tinker with it.
Certainly so.
I know my gear.
How am I supposed to work with a hammer in this state?
Let's go. Fully upgrade it. Got a coil slot, which is great. Upgrade our out. Act man. Go up a couple here. They'll protect us from acid, which a lot of the enemies we're facing have acid, so makes sense to go up a couple twos. Boar, boar bone, raccoon hide. Oh. Wow. I like how we have access to everything.
Blows that whistle, no one's working.
Acid damage is now available in your. If they are weak to acid, hit
I kind of like those weaponsmiths,
build up to
actually.
corroding state. Once in state, enemy's armor takes damage over time and has reduced resistance. Shooting canisters will detonate. Okay, similar to how the fire arrows react with the canisters. 12 slots been undone. Okay,
Heard the Tanakh might be
our
open.
stash.
Imagine the possibility.
This should be useful.
We have a stash now.
Now I just need to find Erend and help him clear the bristlebacks.
That's some damn good gear you got there, Red.
Okay, let's go get this campfire.
We are on the same side here. The bristlebacks threaten us all.
Oh, Lafayette. We all know it was the Carja who let the bristlebacks into the valley. Sent them straight through the gates of barren light.
That is preposterous.
Wes.
Ignoring me again? Don't do that. You must be in a hurry. Ow!
Melee pit. Alright, let's check it out.
You wanted to speak to me?
Well, you know better than anyone it's a dangerous world out there, and not just against machines. Name's O'Dirk. This here's my training pit. Best place to practice close combat this side of the Forbidden West. Say, I wonder who'd win in a fight. You, the savior of Meridian, champion of the East, or the Enduring, master of the West.
Who?
The Enduring, a legendary Tanakh fighter, the master of masters. I've heard the Tanakh have training pits just like this one. It's how the warriors get so fierce, see? And only the very best from the pits get to train with the Enduring.
So, to find the Enduring, I should look for these training pits if I'm ever out that way?
You'll have to go far if you do. The Tanakh are split into 3 clans. 3 clans, 3 capitals, 3 training pits. My guess is you'd have to beat all of them if you want to train with the Enduring. If the Tanakh don't kill you on sight, that is. But that's a far spark in the wind. As for right now, I also offer challenges to test your fighting skill.
Who would I be fighting exactly? You?
Well, I know you're the savior and all, but you have to beat all the others first to challenge me. Rules are rules. We only use dual blades and practice arrows, mind. These drunken fools would run themselves through otherwise. You'll have to leave everything but your spear and practice arrows at the gate. But I'll look after your gear, not to worry. So, what do you say? Up for some training?
I might be.
That's what I like to hear.
Do it. Actually, we have to do all these. I make that like a later
We are
type
on
thing.
the same
I won't do it right now, just because I kind of want to focus on the actual like quest, main story and stuff. You guys would like to see a lot of the side stuff, things like those types of things. Once we get them all unlocked, probably go ahead and work on them.
What do you want, Ulvund? Some kind of payment?
My dear magistrate, you think I can be bought? If you want that whistle blown, all you have to do is have your soldiers remove the bristlebacks and sign the concession decree. Face it, what other choice do you have?
Hi.
Savior, what auspicious timing. Might we discuss a matter of importance to the Sundom?
We might. Later.
Very well. I shall be waiting.
So, the savior herself. Walloper of Derval, gutter of youth.
Maybe.
I've heard many tales of your beauty and heroics, my fierce lady warrior. Ulvund Freeholder, at your service. So, what could have dragged you away from the fine silks and wine of Meridian to this smudge of a settlement? Your saviorly attention must be needed elsewhere.
I'm here for the embassy and...
The embassy? Why, by the forge. Ah. Greater gears for greater matters. Guess that means you'll be moving on.
Once I've dealt with any problems around here that need my saviorly attention.
Ah, the bristlebacks, of course. Got to get rid of them if you want that embassy to take place. Well, best get to it, hey? And off you go.
Not so fast. You don't seem to have a high opinion of the magistrate?
Well, I refuse to play nice to some fancy-robed parchment pusher when my fellow laborers are being bullied, intimidated, and taken advantage of.
How noble of you.
Noble, ha! Born with a hammer in hand, I was. Nobody handed me anything or dropped opportunity into my lap. Everything I've achieved, I've done on my own.
And where is this hammer now?
The, burden of leadership forced me to set it aside. The Carja risk nothing, while demanding that good Osseram gamble with their lives out there. Someone had to step up and say no more!
You ordered the work stoppage?
Indeed I did. We're laborers, not soldiers. Until the Carja clean up their mess and give us the fair deal we deserve, I'm not risking Osseram lives.
Fair deal? You mean your concession decree?
It's not my decree. It's on behalf of all the good Osseram laborers of this land who do all the backbreaking work, while only the Carja reap the rewards. All we're asking for is the ability to share in this prosperity for a land worked by the people, for the people.
Right. Then just how much would be your share?
Only an amount appropriate to my contributions to this community, of course.
Where's the whistle?
Right in the middle of town, but with the threat out there, I'm not endangering innocent Osram lives.
I'm going to clear out the bristlebacks. And when I'm done, this valley is going to get moving.
If that's what it takes. Until then, I'll keep looking after the safety of these good folk.
Just be ready to blow the whistle.
You got told.
Better see what that Carja magistrate wanted. I bet he's in the tavern.
What a cheerful dude.
Hey, Mildef. Mildef. I took some of your stew last time I went into the wilds. Kept me going for a week. Felt like I could have put a strider in a sleeper hole.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Sounds like you're serving up some impressive provisions here.
Not again. You can have the discount too, but you'll have to come back later.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Oven didn't send you?
No.
Oh, my apologies. It's just that his minions won't stop pestering me. Now I've even worn out my special grill. Since I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip to what it is you wanted?
Some of your food?
Of course.
Are Ulvin's people causing you problems?
Oh, yeah. They constantly demand my best, but the equipment I need to make my signature dishes isn't built for batch cooking. And don't get me started on the Ulvin discount they feel so entitled to.
And if you refuse?
I make meals, no trouble.
How did you end up in CHAINSCRAPE?
Heard about a new and upcoming town at the edge of the frontier. Where there's a town, there's a tavern. I was in need of work. So I got myself out here and started cooking. Some of these people had never tasted proper boars and berries stew before. Anyway, next thing I knew, people kept coming back. Guess they liked my food. Or the ale.
Your last customer mentioned your cooking really kept him going out in the wild. Where I'm headed, I could use some of that.
I would be happy to oblige, especially since you have the decency to ask pleasantly. But my special groove griddle is no more. Without it, I can't cook any of my signature dishes. I hate to think what'll happen when I'm forced to refuse Ulvin or his goons. Even if I already had the right ingredients, there's nothing I can do. Unless you can source me a temporary replacement?
What do you need?
For the ingredients, a few pieces of decent wild meat, and I'd say a big handful of bitter leaf stems. That'll do. As for the griddle, a corrugated metal panel might suffice until I can have a new one forged. You'd likely find one in a scrounger pile, if you follow the river to the northeast. Don't worry, I'll clean it first. You'll have no issue finding boars and bitter leaf on your way. Assuming you're as much a hunter-gatherer as your clothing suggests.
Thanks, Mildef. I'll keep an eye out.
So that's what gratitude sounds like.
And don't let anyone push you around, okay?
If you say so.